Hey, I'm Jon Thelen, host of Lindy's Fish Head Television. You know, I spend a lot of time on the road, and I think the number one question that I get asked when I stop at gas stations, no matter where I go, is, hey, what's that thing on the back of your boat? What is that thing sticking up in the air? Well, I'll tell you what, this has become one of the most important tools that I have day in, day out. It's called the Minn Kota Talon. And what's so cool about my Talon is it's changed the way I fish. It's made me far more efficient. I can do things a lot quicker, and it's made me a lot more precise. And let me explain to you how this happens. Number one, what this is a shallow water anchor system. What it allows me to do is, with the simple press of a button, I can push a button and down goes a spike. And when this spike goes down, it plants itself right in the bottom and it parks this boat. So if I'm cruising along and I pick a spot and I say, man, I think there's a fish in there, or let's say I'm fishing bass up on a shoreline and I can see them, and I know I want to sit here and work this spot over really good, all I got to do is press one button and the boat is pinned. It's stuck right there. There's no such thing as worrying about putting down an anchor. In fact, I very seldom even carry an anchor anymore because I've got this Talon and I know I can park my boat. Now this is the 15-foot model, but it comes in a whole bunch of lengths. You can get this in 8, 10, 12, 15 feet. So no matter what type of boat it is, what type of fishing you do, there's a Talon made that's going to match your boat. Speaking of matching your boat, let me tell you something else that I think is really cool. Now my boats are black and gray pretty much every single year. I guess I'm a pretty simple guy. But for all you guys out there that are running fancy colored boats, your reds, your blues, whatever it may be, these Talons come in a variety of colors so you can actually match your boat. And I just think that is really, really cool. There's no more anchoring in shallows, but there's also no more running a trolling motor in those shallows. When I pick that spot and I might say there's fish right over there, I don't want to disturb them. That's when I can kill that trolling motor, just shut it off and pin this. And now I'm not stirring up the bottom and taking any chance on pushing those fish around. And if you can do that, you're going to catch more fish. I'll tell you, a few years back when the guys at Minn Kota said to me, hey, you really got to try running one of these Talons. You will absolutely love it. I said, I just don't know how often I'll use it. I don't know that I fish the shallows that much. I just don't think I need it. Well, let me tell you, they talked me into it about 3 years ago, and I would never go without one now because number one, I use it every single day at the dock. Every single day when I back that boat in, first thing I do is push that button and the Talon holds the boat right at the dock. So I only got to tie the front end. I don't got to worry about the back. But number two, once you've got one on your boat, here's what you're going to find out. You're going to find out that day in and day out, you fish shallows a lot more often than you think, whether you're pan fishing, bluegills, crappies, whatever it may be, perch, or even those times of the year where I'm walleye fishing shallow water, or bass. Ultimately, I push that button and use that thing all the time. In fact, I don't even carry an anchor anymore. I just know that Talon's gonna do everything I need when I'm fishing 15 feet of water or less. There's no need for that anchor anymore. If you don't have a Talon and you haven't thought about putting one on your boat, take a look at them. I'll tell you what, it is the neatest deal because the other thing I'll tell you is it makes you so precise. When you decide to anchor, it's as simple as push a button. There's no more grabbing an anchor, digging it out, putting it together, whatever it may be, going upwind, dropping it, drifting back. By that time, the fish are gone half the time. Well, here's the deal. With this Talon, I'm going along. I decide I want to park the boat. I push a button and I'm fishing. And you know what? If I'm fishing more, I'm catching more.